She is young, beautiful, and comes from one of the most powerful families in the UAE. Yet few people know much about her. Sheikha Fatima is the granddaughter of Dubai's ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. While her life has mostly remained private, her recent public appearances caused a big sensation, with some even drawing comparisons to her aunt, Sheikha Mahra. But what fate awaits her? Will Sheikha Fatima step into the spotlight as the new face of the Emirates? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. For years, the world has been captivated by Sheikha Mahra, the stunning daughter of Dubai's ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. With her graceful public appearances and advocacy for women's empowerment, Sheikha Mahra became one of the most admired young royals, not only in the Arab world, but globally. She gained attention not only for her beauty, but for her modern and bold personality. A prime example of this was when she publicly divorced her husband via an Instagram post, a bold move that earned her widespread support from people around the world. Many women looked up to Sheikha Mahra, viewing her as both a fashion icon and a role model. However, in recent months, a new, younger face has begun to emerge. Quiet, yet equally captivating, this new presence is Sheikha Fatima bint Mansour, Mahra's niece. Born on June 9, 2006, into one of the UAE's most powerful families, Sheikha Fatima is the daughter of Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Vice President, Deputy Prime Minister, and billionaire owner of Manchester City Football Club. Her mother, Sheikha Mahra bint Mohammed, is the daughter of Dubai's ruler. This makes Sheikha Fatima not only a granddaughter of Dubai's ruler, but also a niece to the UAE's current president. The birth of Sheikha Fatima is deeply connected to the love story of her grandfather, Sheikh Mohammed, and grandmother Randa. In the late 1970s, when Sheikh Mohammed was just 23 years old, he was traveling through Lebanon when he met a 16-year-old girl, and they quickly fell in love. The couple married and had a beautiful daughter, Manal, who would eventually become Fatima's mother. However, their marriage ended in divorce when Manal was only 5 months old, and Sheikh Mohammed prevented Randa from seeing their daughter. The two never met again after that. Despite the painful divorce, Sheikh Mohammed made sure Manal had the best upbringing possible. She was raised with love and care by his other wives, and her education was always a top priority. Manal grew up to be an independent and strong woman. She pursued her studies at the American University of Dubai, where she earned degrees in interior design and marketing. In 2005, Manal's life took a significant turn when she married Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed, one of the UAE's most influential figures. Their marriage not only strengthened the ties between two powerful families, but also led to the birth of 5 children: 3 boys, Mohammed, Hamdan, and Rashid, and 2 girls, Fatima and Latifa. Fatima's birth wasn't just a personal celebration, it was a national event. After her birth, Dubai held a 40-day public celebration in her honor. Visitors at Dubai Mall received free access to attractions, massive cakes were distributed, and Emirati girls named Fatima received gifts. Her name wasn't random. She was named after her great-grandmother, Fatima bint Mubarak, affectionately known as the Mother of the Nation. From a young age, Sheikha Fatima has shown a strong passion for horse riding and painting. Like many members of the UAE's royal family, she was introduced early to equestrian sports. Over the years, she has become a skilled rider, following in the footsteps of her father, Sheikh Mansour, who is well known for winning horse racing championships. From her mother, Fatima inherited a deep love for the arts. Sheikha Manal has long been a supporter of creativity and launched the Little Artist program in 2013 to encourage young artistic talent. Sheikha Fatima and her siblings have taken part in many of its workshops. One of Fatima's standout artworks was a portrait of her uncle, the president of the UAE, which her proud mother shared on Instagram. For most of her life, Sheikha Fatima stayed away from the spotlight. Unlike her prominent parents, she doesn't maintain social media accounts and rarely appeared at public events. But in recent years, that has begun to change. In 2023, at just 17 years old, Sheikha Fatima made her first solo public appearance at an endurance riding event. and she instantly captivated the crowd. Dressed in a green embroidered jalabiya beneath a modest black abaya and headscarf, her natural beauty and understated makeup made a striking impression. Since then, she has appeared at several events, always wearing stylish traditional outfits that reflect both grace and modesty. It's no surprise that many have started comparing her to her aunt, Sheikha Mahra. Both are admired for their beauty, elegance, and strong presence at public appearances. However, while Sheikha Mahra has embraced a more public life, attending global events and representing the family, Sheikha Fatima has remained relatively private. But her recent appearances have led many to believe she could become the new face of the Emirates, especially since she is often seen alongside her powerful grandfather, Sheikh Mohammed, at various official events with other grandchildren. Some believe he sees leadership potential in her, and may be quietly preparing her to take on more responsibility in the future. Alongside her mother, Sheikha Fatima is also involved in charitable causes. She's particularly active with the Rashid Center for People of Determination, where she not only contributes to funding but also visits patients, offering moral support and companionship. Her involvement shows that she's not just a symbol, she's committed to meaningful service. Today, Sheikha Fatima is almost 19 years old. Recently, she graduated from Cranleigh High School in Abu Dhabi, marking an important milestone in her journey. As she transitions into adulthood, many are beginning to speculate on the path that lies ahead for Sheikha Fatima. Given her lineage, she could be destined for a major role in the UAE. With the country increasingly encouraging women's empowerment, she might follow in the footsteps of her mother, Sheikha Mahra, who is known for her work in women's leadership, art, and youth initiatives. Perhaps Sheikha Fatima will focus on charity work, cultural projects, or even sports development, especially considering her deep love for horses and equestrianism. But history shows us another possibility. Many royal women in the Gulf region, despite their early public roles, have chosen a more private life after marriage. Sheikha Fatima could one day marry a prominent royal, a billionaire businessman, or a high-ranking official. And, if that happens, will she continue to appear in public and build her presence, or will she step away from the spotlight completely? Only time will tell. Sheikha Fatima bint Mansour is young, but she is already capturing attention. Her rare appearances, her striking family connections, and the mystery surrounding her life make her an intriguing figure. Whether she steps into the spotlight or chooses a more private path, one thing is clear: her story is just beginning. What do you think of Sheikha Fatima? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel, and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.